Welcome to biology. I'm Mr. Martin, and I'll be teaching Bio 1 with your students this year. And I'm looking forward to telling you a little bit about myself and a little bit about the class. And so I'm starting here with showing you my Canvas page because I think most of the answers will be available here through Canvas. So first of all, a little bit about me. This is my second year at Aloha High School, and I went to Pacific University and got my bachelor's in biology and then my master's in teaching there as well. So if you scroll down then on my homepage, right here, you'll find my email. So if you're ever trying to find that, that would probably be the easiest way to find my email. Then you can also read a little bit more about me if you'd like. I've got a little picture and a little bit of a bio. And yeah, so if you're interested, you can check that out. If I head back to the home page, then the next most important thing for you and your students will be to know about the calendar and the modules as far as finding the information. But before we get to that, the syllabus is where you'll find an overview of what the class and what your student will be learning this year. Oop, the syllabus. I need to fix that link, I think. All right, so we have the syllabus here. Again, you have my email. You've got background information on kind of the standards and the way that we um, grade and look at evaluating this biology class. And then you can also see the learning targets here. So we've got 9 learning targets. As kind of usual with science, you'll have an inquiry, which is really about asking questions, doing data-driven research, and then you'll also have engineer and design for learning target 9. So then with that, you'll have 7 biology learning targets. And so right now we are really talking about learning target 1 with ecosystems and how ecosystems can respond to disturbances and interactions. So we just took notes, for example, on symbiotic relationships and predator-prey relationships, and we're focusing on biodiversity and how that influences the strength of an ecosystem. So then going further, of course, we have, kind of a review of proficiency grading and generally what to expect based on the grades. There always will be multiple ways to improve the grade. And so for me, um, my my late work policy, my homework policy, if you will, is I'm trying my best not to assign um, direct homework and really trying to help create a level playing field for all students. And so the times where your student will have homework really comes down to, did they complete the work in class within the time frame that I gave them? And so if the answer is no, then they should have homework. And if they miss class, then chances are they have some homework, whether that's reviewing the slides or taking notes, or trying to download and access the handout that I might have given. And I'll show you an agenda example here in just a moment, but they'll always have access to the materials from that class that day. So if they ever miss, they really should be able to navigate that on their own. That being said, my late work policy is also very open in the sense that um, I want to help support students where they're at, and so if they're feeling like they're a day behind and just need an extra day, then great. I'm not going to punish them for that, and I'm going to support them and grade their assignment once they turn it in, and then even if it's a couple weeks behind, then I'm going to do my best to support them as I can. And so then my policy really comes down to the end of each unit. So when we finish this learning target 1, that's really when everything for Learning Target 1 is going to be due. And I say that, but I can be flexible with that as well. But really, if we move on to a completely different topic, completely different learning target, my fear would be that we're too far behind, and we should focus on the new learning target to help kind of reset. But then with that, tests are a little bit different. Okay, I will definitely be open to test retakes, but of course it's got to be a different version. You can't just retake the same test. With that, everyone so far has been super amazing and respectful within class, so I've appreciated that. We will have a notebook, and I'm referred to as an interactive notebook, as it is stuff or a place where we'll be putting information in, and we'll be interacting with it, and interacting with our notes. We've done that a few times already. They did check out a textbook, so every student should have a textbook as a resource. Okay, and then that's really a syllabus overview for you. Quickly then, going to modules, as I stated, will be one of the next most important pieces. And so you'll see here, if they miss a day, they can go back to that day, and then you'll see a little bit of a topic. One of the big assignments that we've done so far is around the diversity of life. And so every student should have made a brochure by now, really talking about all of life. And so again, you'll see I have all these handouts, and I even have an example template that they could refer to. So you'll see, again, the animal kingdom, and then the other kingdoms as well, with protista, bacteria, fungi, and plants. And then that again just helps them create a layout, and so they can create that digitally, or they can create that by hand on paper. And then you'll see here, I've always got the homework posted, and you'll see that says no homework unless you need more time to work on the brochure. And so then I try and let them know, how much time do we have left in class. So that's really how I've been setting that up. And then again, if I go back to modules, you'll see anything that's indented is going to be perhaps a valuable kind of assignment, if you will. And so this is really our big one so far. And we also did a little research presentation. Well, I guess it wasn't really a presentation, but we did a little research project slideshow as well. So we are working again with ecology and biodiversity is our big topic right now. And then next, again, going back to the syllabus, in just a little bit, we're going to be moving on to how molecules are made and used in the cell. So with that, please feel free to contact me if you have any questions or concerns through the Parent Square app. Should be able to access all your teachers, or email would be best. Thank you for your time, and thank you for being here. And I've again enjoyed working with your students.